Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. 838383. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Then we see SPX up 20. It needs to get to 2121 to start with. So that means about 30. And then you got this 2141, 2146, 2152. Anything over that, we absolutely fly. Underneath, if we break 4081, so that means if we go back negative, probably head back down. Okay. AMD missed. They didn't miss. They just guided a little bit soft, and we know this. We know that nobody is doing great. They're doing okay. They're not doing great. In general, it's really amazing to me that there are so many companies that we're not even. They don't want to hedge. They don't want to hedge. I mean, it would actually be funny if the dollar, the DXY, if the DXY went to 150 and they all lost their ass. All you got to do is hedge. Airlines do this all the time, but most of them never hedge. Southwest does. If oil goes to $300 and American Airlines has to charge $3,000 a flight and they lose money and they're about to go broke, all they have to do is hedge and they're good for 2 years. But if it comes down, I paid too much. But your business is good. Why wouldn't you just hedge? I really don't understand. So here, I mean, think about me. Sam on CNBC would just come on and he'd tell people, he'd just say, who the hell is not hedging? Which company is not hedging and why? Should your entire board and CEO be fired? Just hedge. Then you can't say headwinds or tailwinds. You can't come out there and cry and whine. You don't got to hedge for more than 1 quarter. Hedge for a quarter. In stocks, let's say you have $2 million in your account and everybody else tells you, be careful. The market's about to collapse. We could go down. You could lose half. You have 2 choices. Hedge, 100% hedge, or sell. And you don't do anything. Whose fault is that? Oh, pretty simple. Pretty simple, right? Hold on. Miguel doesn't let me make you presenter. Doesn't let me make you presenter. 1 minute. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, so that's very simple, right? Very simple. So then we see. Hold on a sec. Okay. Interesting, right? So then what happens? Isn't fun? I'm trying to get Miguel on here, so I'm giving him a second here. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, he's ready. There he is. Okay, sorry about that. So then we see. Okay, so AMD lower, taking NVIDIA down. You got 181, you got 179. But now you know that NVIDIA is going to go down too if they didn't hedge. Okay, you got 186, 191. CMG working a little bit lower, would like it down to about the 1520-ish, 1520-ish, and then we'll go play that at 1520 and 1520, and then we would like the 1570s if it gets down there for next week. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Deere. Caterpillar lower, Deere held. Let's see how it plays out. 346. ASML is up while the other stuff is down. Let's see what happens there. Let's see what happens there. Then we see. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Avago. You got 539, 529, 531, 552 to be better. Boeing 171 failed. Pop the gap and then right back down. Caterpillar would like to see it down to 179. See it down at 179, and then we see how that plays out. Okay? Hold on a second. Okay. BKNG. Airbnb is lower. I think Airbnb gets better today, but not a long way, but better. BKNG earnings after the close, how far does it go? You're up $3, $4, manager. Okay? PanW held, but it didn't break up. You got 516, 531. Okay? MDB, nice breakout. 331, 331, 331, 331. Okay? Then we see 331. Snow, trying to run. What a turnaround in Snow yesterday, right? What a turnaround. This is why you buy less, down to 30 cents, then up $1, and now about even, but probably going to go up a little bit, may get $3 again right off the bat, see how it plays. Okay, Snow, 157, 161. NOW, 462, 471. Tesla, all about 922, 937. Okay? ENPH, when is this deal going to be signed? I don't know. Is it going to be signed? I don't know. Then we see. Okay, First Solar, have it on the screen the day that they're going to sign that deal, or they say they're going to sign that deal. We're going to fly. We're going to fly. We're going to fly. We're going to fly. Okay? Interesting. Okay? MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor leaves. Isn't that interesting? But, you know, the reason it's not down, because it trades off Bitcoin. They own Bitcoin. If Bitcoin doubles, the stock's going to double. Okay? Who cares about Michael Saylor? Okay? That's what we see. That's what we know. SPX up. It needs to get yesterday's 25 points back. And then we see how it plays out. Everybody have a great trade day. See you in chat.